Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome back to another daily vlog. Today's vlog is number 19, and today is January 30th. So, this is gonna be a 30-minute video. It's 2025, 2025. So, yeah. So, now we're gonna talk about invest or invest. What I mean by that is in general, not just in banks that you know of or something, but invest in general. So what is invest in general? For my own perspective, you should invest your best in everything. I mean, like, in becoming a better version of yourself, or you know having that motivation that would drive you to perform at your best, just like in money. Or let's relate it into banks. You invest into these banks, you keep the money, so there is the interest in building that money of yours to make it a bigger number. So to have that money in investment, and while time goes on and on, that money increases because you invest, like you trusted the process, you trusted the business that you would get something in return. So in relating to our daily lives, if you do good deeds, either you help other people or do something in our society or around the world, or simply in our surroundings environment, if you do good deeds, that good things will come back to you eventually, and you would be gifted in a way, and you should be thankful for the things, and the things that you do will come back to you in return. If you do things, it will come back to you. But if you do bad things, there is the thing that called karma. So you would face that karma if you do those things. So be careful what you decide on your actions or your words, because if you cannot take those things back to you, then you shouldn't do it in the first place. So another thing in invest is that we should be capable of facing these situations, these problems, or anything in life that would pull us down, like obstacles that would slow us down. We need to be active, we need to be focused and determined on whether we should go left or right, front, backward, or what. So you should be mentally focused, mentally stable, mentally okay. It's okay to not be okay sometimes. We are not always perfect, and we are just people who is always improving and capable and very smart, but sometimes we do make mistakes. But don't make those mistakes as an advantage for yourself, because it will never be an advantage. It would be just a liability. It would be not good in a sense. The effects of that, from the cause, from having a negative or having a lot of mistakes, and you don't change those mistakes into right things, then it's not good. It's not gonna be better for you or for others as well. So in terms of invest, in terms of influence, we can get that in anywhere, either in home, in private, or in public. You can apply that in your daily lives, not just in terms of money, wealth, or whatever, but in our phenomenal life. There is a lot of experiences that we have to go through that would teach us and build us as a person in a way that us people may sometimes have those mistakes, but with the experience, with having that mistake, and having that first person perspective view, you would be aware of how to cope and how to face that challenge for your own. So always invest in the things that you are sure of, you are like in control of, or like if you think and you have like the capacity or the amount or the safekeeping, in a way, safekeeping, or like being sure that investing in this business or like in this action would do you better and not for worse. If you don't invest, then that's okay if you think that is bad decision, but it's always good to be sure and have some time and patience to really sure on what you're trying to invest on. It's either in life, business, or relationship, or friendship, or family related, or any matter in general. If you really think about life, invest in having to promise and trust that it would go well, but you should be ready if it doesn't go well, because life doesn't run on smoothly. It's not as expected as always. Even things that are planned, you cannot expect those things to go in planned as always. There's gonna be differences and actual events. So another factor and another branch and settlement and another situation that I could think of about investment or invest is that in life, in things like, let's say you buy a phone, a new iPhone, let's say that iPhone 17, 18, 19, I don't know. So yeah, that phone is gonna be depreciate. The value will depreciate once it was released until times go on and on, and the time that will go on for that is gonna go slowly down, because it depreciates, it loses its value, because other technologies will produce more and more improvement and more innovative, more creative, more unique, that would be its purpose. That's why there's depreciation costs, about the value. So in terms that is in terms of like materialistic things like phones, cars, etc. But what things that can't depreciate is like land, because it's permanent, and it's hard to cope a land, because if you don't own a land, then it's hard to have your own private property in a way. So like buildings and such. So you should never ignore those things. And in life, like us human beings, we don't lose value because we don't depreciate. We're not things. So I can relate to that by having the quote of that if you take things for granted, if you like keep like ignoring that person's work, then someday in a time that person will realize that you are using him or her, that that you take him or her for your advantage, and he or she doesn't receive anything. Like, if it's not a give and take situation, just like in business or like every day of our life. If you buy food for lunch or dinner or breakfast, you give the store, the business, money for that food so you could eat. That's business. Then they earn a lot of money in selling those foods. So you just don't give and give, because you're gonna lose a lot if you just keep giving. If you're just really humble and wealthy, then you're gonna be running out of money anytime soon, even if you're really rich. So it's important to give and take, but in a way, you just shouldn't be just take and take. You should give back to other people. Be humble, be friendly, be ano just be a polite, positive, and a good vibes person, and pass the vibe check. Just be a chill person, and learn to how to cope, to surround yourself with other people, with good people indeed, and have that motivation, and invest in those dreams of yours and goals into your careers or such. Many of us can struggle from time to time, but it's not too late to bring ourselves back up and perform always at our best, become the best version of ourselves. So many of us may have mistakes in our lives that we don't expect that would happen. Many problems in our daily lives that we tend to avoid, but those avoidance is not enough, in a way. So either whatever you do in life, you would face these challenges, because that's life. That's what life is. It's all about challenge of ups and downs in life. It's not always a smooth ride. It's not like just a roller coaster that just goes in a straight line. That's like just a passenger train, and yeah, there's no thrill. Just like a roller coaster, it goes ups and down and twists and circles. I don't know, whatever a roller coaster does, but the point is that this ride in your own life is something that would teach you a lot more, as a person. And once you know more about yourself, you would know more about life itself, the universe, and all. Many of us will succeed in life. I hope all of us succeeds in life. So yeah, and I'm gonna fix this thing. Just like right now in life. Right now what I'm doing is fixing my things, fixing the things in this car. In our life, it's important to be organized, to fix our things, because if you don't, then you would have a very messy life, and some things could break in half. So that's why you should be careful, or you need to replace those old things to make your life better, more capable, easier, usable, and understandable. Because if your life is like a broken glass and it's not working as it should be, then maybe you just need to fix something that would make your life easier, and you would understand what's going on and what's going wrong in your life, you know. So it's not always you're gonna play the blaming game. Oh, this person do this person do that, that's why I didn't get to do what I supposed to do, you know. Don't always blame others, even if you have proof or evidence, because sometimes if you think you're right, you're in the actual wrongdoing. Take a look at yourself, you know, and learn how to handle that situation and fix the problem yourself, and learn how to take the blame or take the responsibility or action, take the consequences, and accept the real deal, and just accept for who you are, and face those mistakes and problems of yours. Don't run away from your problems, because in the end, eventually it will chase you down. Just like if you told the lie and not telling the truth or so, in the near future it will come for you. So don't avoid those simple mistakes or big mistakes, because it is not good for you nor for other person, you know. Just be a man and face the situation and fix things like it should be, you know. Even if those things are broken in half, you can still fix those things with tools and equipment that might help us. It's like a tape, you know. And it's the little things in life that would teach you certain things that you didn't realize it has value, either small value or big value in your own lives. It can teach you a lot of things in your life, the big things, you know. Even if you go slow and steady, you know, wins the race, because you are aware of your surroundings. You are aware of what you're doing is right or wrong. So always, you know, improve for the better and for the best, and always think of a solution that would make you, yourself, and the others be more productive, creative, aware, and become the best version of themselves. You can be a very good, you know, influencer or a good role model for others if you do these things right. And if you struggle sometimes in life, you could always ask for help sometime, you know. It's not that, you know, it's not that hard to ask for help. Why be scared if you ask help for other people, you know? Because those good things will come back to you. When you help other people, they will help you back soon enough. It's a good karma, they say. So having that good mental stability and good mindset in a way, and you always perform at your best, and you become a good person, if now or later, then time will tell, and it will thank you enough. You know, let your voice be heard around the world, and be more, you know, understandable of others, understandable of how other people might think in their perspective, you know. Because we may not be perfect at all, but if we work together as a team, as a person, as a community, we can build this world a better place, and we can be better than ever before. And once we achieve like world peace or so, without wars or fighting for each one another, and have that mature mindset and very good and very nice mindset, and the possibilities of having an advanced technology, advanced thinking, advanced knowledge is beyond expectation. If we all work together as people, we would achieve a lot of things in life, solve the problems of the world step by step, you know. If you all just do that, avoid discrimination, avoid the negative things, and avoid violence especially, then I think that's a really nice things that you could learn from, you know. And you could fix those things if you really put your mind to it. And as a community, we can stand for the best as always, and perform as what we were taught on to do our things the right way, the right things in life, you know. And these things will teach us who we are as people, as a person. Because these things in life, the big and small things, if we all combine them into one piece, then we can be true to ourselves, be real with our mistakes and challenges in our life that could, you know, affect us in any way possible. And through that, realizations and all those understandings of each one another, all of us would succeed in life. All of us will become better, successful, achieve the dreams and goals in our life. It's the best things that we could learn from each one another. Avoid being selfish, just taking things for yourself, not helping other people. Avoid those things, whatever you do. And sometimes in life, you might find in your storage, or maybe even a trash bin or so, that you ignored, and you will find value, but other people treasure your trash, or if you don't give much attention to other things, other people will make that value go up, you know, and expense, and you would look much more, you know, deeper into that realization and meaning of those valuing things. And sometimes you find treasure in a pile of things that you didn't expect you would find, you know. So it's always to clean your life, to fix your life, to fix your things that you didn't have time to fix those things, but when you do, you would see the improvement, the cleanliness, the very organized way of organizing your things would, you know, make you realize if you organize your life as well, there would be lesser problems that you would face in this life of full of problems, full of expectation, full of improvement, you know. Once you know more about that, you can see for yourself how much far we've become, how much far we've gone through, you know, and how far we would go in the future of our own lives. And as a human being community, you would always stay strong together, you know. And if you keep trying hard and perform at your best, then that's really good, because it would take you far in life. And the people that surrounds us is the closer people that would teach us, help us, and be the professors, teachers of our life. And the other peoples with other professions, the professionals of their own field, would teach us more because they experience it, you know. They know the feeling, they know the experience of how to face those things in your life. And we can be those people once we achieve those dreams, and we can help others to achieve their dreams as well, you know. And be just a humble, nice, chill person that always performs as their best, and share his or her blessings with other people as well. Because if you don't, you would really see the value of those things to other people. And once you see those things, regrets might come to your life, and it's not good to have regrets, but it will surely teach you lessons in life that would help you improve. And that is the way of, you learn the hard way but not the easy way. You chose that path for your life, you know. You invest in those directions in your life, even though sometimes we think it might be too late to fix, but it is never too late to change for the best and for the better, and avoid the worst, and for what is worst to come, and change that path and invest in those right decisions in life. Become the best you, become you as a person, you know. Don't become the villain of your life, become a hero of your life. Just like in the Squid Game season 2, you know. Don't just play like a hero or a villain. Just choose one, and just don't pretend or don't hurt others, but stick to one decision. Stick to that one decision making, stick to that one thing in particular in life, and invest in that thing. So yeah, I hope you learn a lot from this video, guys. And this is the daily vlogs. I hope you enjoyed, and comment down below what you think, you know, share it, and I will read those. And leave the like, don't forget, and subscribe and ring that notification bell. And I will see you guys tomorrow because it's daily vlogging, bro. Stay safe out there, guys. See you next time. Aims Up T signing out.